Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with the occasional review. Today's video is going to be an announcement. Years and years ago, 7 years ago, just kidding, years and years ago, I watched a video by Boho Berry, and I believe she was the first person who introduced the bullet journal to me, and she had these beautiful, elaborate, colorful spreads that just blew me away, and all of a sudden I was overwhelmed and felt like I had to, know how to brush letter and draw and all these different techniques that I didn't know, and I needed to buy all of this different stuff in order to be able to use a bullet journal or be a bullet journaler. I hadn't even heard of Ryder Carroll at that point, the creator of the system. So, yeah, it's not true. And of course, she doesn't believe that either, but it's just so hard the first time you see it to not think that. So through her, I believe, I found Ganchi Plans, who is Rebecca here on YouTube, because Rebecca had done a whole series where she had done like a minimalist bujo challenge, I think that's what she called it, where she filmed every single day for a month her bullet journal, and her bullet journal at the time was in a traveler's notebook, and I was totally into traveler's notebooks, so I ended up watching more of her actually than Boho Berry because I didn't want to really be in a bound notebook anymore. So I watched her series, and every single day she uploaded a video for the entire month, and it was so cool to see start to finish her process.
A lot of the people who are new to bullet journaling don't know how simple the system can be, and so if they think that they have to set up all of these complicated things and get all these products before they can be a real bullet journaler, it causes people who otherwise could be benefiting from a bullet journal to just think that it's not for them.
And the way she thinks, what she used in her bullet journal and why, and what she left out and why. So I thought that would be something that I would do one day. And here I am. I've been on YouTube for, I don't know, 4 years or something, going on 5, and I haven't done it yet. So I thought, okay, I'm going to buy these things. I'm going to do this. I did a whole video about a bullet journal kit if you wanted to send one to a friend, because I did. And I bought an extra notebook so that I could do this challenge. Well, I hurt my wrist. And as a writer, it was one of the worst things that could happen, because I type every single day for several hours a day. And I haven't been able to write, or type rather, and it's really caused me to have some depression and stress, and I've been really scared because I was like, what if I didn't just sprain my wrist? What if this is something more in the joints? That was really terrifying for me. So I need to keep busy and I need to focus on something, and I thought this was the right time to do this challenge since I'm right-handed and I still can bullet journal, and it's going to be okay, and I'm going to work through it. So what I'm going to be using for the challenge is a ruler. This is my favorite one. This is a magnet ruler, folds in half, which I love. And then, of course, the 1917 A5, and I just went with standard black because that's who I am. Black, like the color of my soul. Just kidding. 251 pages, 80 GSM, and of course a pen. So my pen choice is going to be the Friction Ball 2 Biz. So this is in a 0.38, and I did a review on this. It has 2 pens in here because it's a multi-barrel, and they're both black right now. I know. So here's the thing. This is going to be a challenge for me, and I wanted to do something a little different. Before, the first time I attempted doing a true bullet journal in a bound notebook, I used the official bullet journal notebook, which is a collab with Ryder Carroll, the creator of the bullet journal system, and 1917. I wanted to try to do a minimalist bullet journal and kind of stick with Ryder Carroll's original, system. There's a car going by, sorry. It's a truck, actually, super loud. So I did stick with a more monochrome, simplistic style. You'll see that it is very traditional. You have the monthly on one page and tasks on the other. I even did the more updated version he does where he has habit tracking on the side. I did use a little bit of washi tape. After a while, I got tired of putting washi tape down, and I just, used pen, which I've seen like other people, of course, Romani from Romani's Realm, I love her. She does this also. It just gives the page a little structure. This I ended up getting from Carrie Harling. Romani does it also. It just is a way to mark off the page so you know that everything has either been migrated, scheduled, or marked off. I did do a little bit of washi, but I found that I couldn't be bothered to do the washi. So it was pretty minimalist for most people, including myself. This time around, I decided I don't want to limit myself and say I'm going to call this a minimal bullet journal challenge, just because if I find that one day I want to do a spread and I just want to collage the shit out of it, then I want to give myself permission to do that. If I just want to take every washi tape I own and take a piece and put it down on a spread or, several, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do that and it's fine. I'm thinking about doing maybe one day, because I have so many pens and markers and supplies. Taking something like this, these are the friction color markers. I was super into friction and had to have everything friction. I've bought these. I've rarely ever used them. And I was thinking, well, maybe I could have one day, like the 6th or the 8th, where I have a focus on just these and figure out a spread or a way to use them in your bullet journal and show you also how you can use them. I thought about just doing a day dedicated only to stickers and how I would use them in a bullet journal, just so that I would be, brave enough to try it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be very boring and every day it's going to be Writer Carol style, and that is perfectly fine too. So if you want to follow me along in this crazy challenge, I would love for you to do that. I also want to mention that as much as I would love to upload every day, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I live in a rural area and it's winter here in Colorado, and some days I just don't have internet. Right now, because we are in a pandemic, in case you're watching this in the future, the library is not open every single day and they have cut back on their hours that they are open. So that is a possibility to go there and upload, but I'm not going to say that I can rely on that. So currently, what I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to film every single day, whether it's for 5 minutes, or I'm going to draw out a spread and talk you through it, or I'm going to do a voiceover later because I need to concentrate on what I'm doing on the page. It doesn't matter. I'm going to film every day. Now, how I upload those videos, I'm not going to be as sure about until I start the process. Like for instance, the first day, if it's going to be a long 15-minute video, that would certainly be its own video and its own upload. Whereas the second, third, and fourth, if they're just small videos, because I've already set up everything and it's just me talking through what I'm going to do for the day, and I can combine those into one video that's about 15 minutes, then that's something that I will do. I'm hoping that I won't upload an entire week into one video, because I'm a chatter and I think people like to hear the process. So I will try to limit myself to the information. I will include a hashtag in case you want to show me your bullet journal or how you're doing whatever my focus might be for that day if I have one, and you're also wanting to do this challenge as well. I don't know what that will be right now because I don't think I want to use hashtag minimalist bujo challenge like Rebecca. She does mention in her video a long time ago, because I was like, I'm gonna totally do this one day, that anyone could use it and do the challenge, and tag her and let her know so she could watch. I don't know that I want to say minimalist because that means so many different things to other people. I always go back to that one lady who said she was going to do a minimalist spread, and then she drew a peacock, and I was like, what is happening right now? So since I want to try out some things, I might do a collage, I might not, I might throw down washi, I might not. I don't want to say minimalist because it might be For me, like, minimalist anymore means the bare minimum of what I'm willing to do. You know what I mean? So it might just be 1 month in my bullet journal or my bujo, or 1 month in my 1917. We'll see. And then I will leave that link down below, and I hope that you will add some pictures to that hashtag if you get a chance. Since I don't have the best internet and I'm not sure about my hand, I'm hoping it's not going to get any worse. It has gotten better. But if I do have issues, you know, life, it happens, and I can't be uploading all of the time, I might end up posting this very video with the announcement later in March, maybe a few days after March starts, to give me a little bit of a cushion. So if I do try the challenge of every single day uploading a video, I do have some cushion. So if I have to miss uploading a day, I still have a couple of videos that I can go ahead and publish. So wish me luck. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.